My wife is the company president. I'm the major shareholder behind the scenes. Marriage and career are both flourishing. We are the model couple of the circle. Until I accidentally discovered my wife picks up and drops off her male assistant every day.
He's just a kid who recently graduated. Struggling isn't easy. As his boss, I'm just helping out.
Stuart Wang is divorced with 2 kids. That's even harder. Then I'll have to trouble you to pick him up and drop him off every day. You have no choice, even if you're reluctant. After all, I was never just the president's married-in husband. I am the person who can make the president who she is. Just after signing a betting agreement, I called Lu Jin. No answer. She said herself today that she was coming to pick me up.
President Shen, it's already 9. President Lu still isn't answering. Should I drive you?
Drive. Go block the west exit.
Yes, sir, President Shen.
Hey there. You're blocking the road. Do you know whose car this is? How dare you block it?
Hubby, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's you, brother. I'm Lin Yan. I'm Miss Lu's new assistant. Don't get the wrong idea. The rain is too heavy. Ms. Lu was worried I'd miss the last bus. She insisted on giving me a ride.
Brother Shen, usually.
You don't come to the office much, right? No wonder I've never seen you. Ms. Lu is busy. She often works late. It's really heartbreaking. Unlike you, who married a good wife and just enjoys the ride. Brother Shen, you've been out in the rain for a long time, right? Miss Lu must have been too busy and forgot. Don't take it to heart. She's the type who, when she starts working, forgets everything else. I know her too well.
Are you finished? You say you know her. Then do you know that the car you're sitting in is under my name? I suggest you first find out who the person paying your salary every month actually is.
Ms. Lu, I was just joking with him. It seems Brother Shen is angry. Did I say something wrong?
Izu, Xiaolin just graduated. It's not easy for him. As his boss, I'm just looking out for him. It's raining hard outside. I'll drop him off first and come right back to pick you up.
The seat at the top of this pyramid has always been mine to decide. Lu Jin, I can give you everything, and I can take it all back. Honey, starting tomorrow, you'll pick up and drop off Stuart Wang for work every day.
Pick up Stuart Wang? Yizhu, that's not quite right. I have to be at the office at 7 a.m. for the morning meeting. I don't have time to detour to pick up a housekeeper.
But every day, your time for picking up Lin Yan seems to be quite plenty. You said it's not easy for a young man struggling so far from home. He needs looking after. Stuart Wang is 43, divorced, with 2 kids. He spends 2.5 hours on the subway, commuting every day. He still has to help with homework when he gets home and do chores. Who do you think has it harder?
I understand.
Also, your car needs maintenance. Send it in tomorrow for a deep interior clean. Get a new set of seat covers too. Lu Jin, do you know why out of all the entrepreneurs who came to me for funding back then, I chose only you? Because you're smart enough and decisive enough. Most importantly, you're clean. There were plenty of other projects with higher valuations than yours. Plenty. But those people more or less carried some things. That made me uncomfortable. Only you were so refreshing. You made me feel we could have a long-term collab. Whether it's an investment or a marriage, what I value is the same thing. Don't lose the most valuable thing you have. You know me. I don't dwell on things. But my patience is limited. Once someone uses up their credit limit with me, it's gone. It figures Lu Jin took it to heart. For the next 2 weeks, she behaved herself. She detoured every morning to pick up Stuart Wang. As for Lin Yan, she kept a proper distance. She would often proactively report her itinerary to me. I didn't bring up that night again. Life went back to how it used to be. Until one night, I found a property dispatch record on the study computer. The Xinghu apartment under Lu Jin's name isn't far from the office. It was supposed to be vacant, but the check-in was processed last week. Since I didn't let you pick her up, you moved him right under my nose. Lu Jin, do you really think I'm blind? Do you really think I'm a pushover?
Brother Shen, what are you doing here? You didn't even give me a heads up. Don't get the wrong idea. Miss Lu was worried my commute was too long and would affect my efficiency. She specifically arranged for me to stay here.
Get out, now.
Brother Shen, this was arranged by Ms. Lu. You don't have the right, do you? This house is in Lu Jin's name, and I am Lu Jin's legal husband. Haven't you heard of marital property? Let me do the math for you. This apartment is worth 8 million. You make 8,000 a month. Even if you save for a year without eating or drinking, you couldn't afford a toilet. You're living in another man's wife's house, drinking wine, paid for by another man's wife. Yet you have the nerve to question the actual husband. You black-hearted big men
Just know how to bully us. Poor 9-to-5ers.
Ijo.
Helping a subordinate move, even making coffee yourself. President Lu, that's quite the full service.
His lease was about to expire. He couldn't find a suitable place in time. This apartment was just sitting empty anyway. I only let him borrow it temporarily, just for a few days.
Fine. This is Shen Yizhou. President Lu cares deeply for her employees. She feels that everyone's commute is too hard. Effective immediately, all employees will receive a 15% increase in housing subsidies. The costs will be deducted from President Lu's personal dividends. Send out the notice today. I told you about last time. Lu Jin, my patience is wearing thin. As a result, from that day on, Lu Jin stopped coming home. Her excuses were grand. The final push for the IPO, working until the early hours, staying at a hotel near the office. It's more convenient. As a result, the company and the public were all gossiping about Lu Jin having an affair with her male assistant. News of the female CEO's marriage failing. The investment bank issued an ultimatum. If the impact is too great, they'll remove the company from the IPO list. But Lin Yan was Lu Jin's man after all. To get rid of him, the board had to wait for my decision. A few days later, they realized I didn't care about Lin Yan at all. They immediately understood my stance. Greatly relieved, they fired Lin Yan immediately. That night, Lu Jin came home.
Shen Yizhou, are you satisfied now? You just had to. Make a scene right before the IPO. Lin Yan was fired. The whole board is laughing at us. Do you have any idea how much this affects the company's reputation?
So you came back to get justice for your little assistant?
I came back because you're going way too far. You're a grown man. Picking on a fresh graduate, taking things to the board, letting everyone in the company gossip behind our backs. Do you think this is good?
Let's get one thing straight. The board fired Lin Yan because of you and the rumors of your affair. It's already affecting the IPO process. The investment bank is questioning the stability of the management's families. In other words, you're the reason he's gone, not me.
If you hadn't made such a scene at the apartment, these rumors wouldn't have spread. Ultimately, you're just overreacting.
I went to our marital property and found you letting another man live there behind my back. I told him to move out. That's making a scene? Lu Jin, listen carefully to what you just said. You call your husband defending the boundaries of marriage, overreacting. You call the board's normal decision my scheme. And you blame the PR crisis you caused on me. You've been blaming me all along. But have you ever considered that if you had, from the beginning with that boy, kept your distance from that boy from the start, none of this would have happened?
Yizo, I just think you should be more open-minded. Look at your status. Why worry about a kid?
Being open-minded? What does that even mean? Does it mean you crossing the line outside while I play blind at home? You keep pushing the boundaries and call it being open-minded. I hold the line, and you call it being petty. Lu Jin, you've really disappointed me. I told you, the credit I gave you has run out. This past month, I haven't mentioned Lin Yan again. I attended dinners with her as usual, appearing at various events, but I haven't forgiven her. I know better than anyone, standing before the stock exchange today, how much everyone has sacrificed to stand before the stock exchange today. My goal is always clear. I won't allow anyone to jeopardize it at the finish line. Finally, the day of the IPO arrived.
President Lu, at this historic moment, who would you like to invite to ring the bell with you?
I want to thank someone. He's been behind the scenes,
supporting me so much in silence.
I remember every single debt clearly in my heart.
Shen, don't be angry. During this time, I've been right by President Lu's side. You have no idea how hard this IPO was. I was with her every day, staying up past midnight, helping her carry all that pressure. She remembers everything. After all, there are some things money just can't buy, like the right to understand her and be there for her.
Then do you know that the company's first bit of startup capital came from me? The president's chair she's sitting in was given to her by my own hands. Today's IPO was a roadmap I set years ago. Everything you have now is a gift from me because I looked the other way. Who you think you are? You're not even in my league. I'm not reasoning with you because you're not qualified.
If you have a problem, come at me. Is it fun bullying a young man?
I'm just stating facts. Did I hit a nerve?
He's immature, and so are you. Today is the day the company goes public. Do you really want to make a scene for everyone to see? Can you just stop?
Since you're so protective of him, fine. I'm taking back the entire company. Lu Jin, you and him, you're both out.
Shen Yuzhou, have you lost your mind? For this company, I've fought for 3 years, killing myself for this company. I slept less than 4 hours a day. We finally made it to the IPO, and you want a divorce over something so small? Did I let him touch me? Is there anything actually going on between us? What's the big deal? I let Lin Yan on stage because during the final push these last few months, he really did help me a lot. I just wanted to thank someone who actually carried the pressure with me. And you just can't handle it?
Exactly. Shen Yuzhou, don't be such a bully.
President Lu works past midnight every day.
She can't even get a hot meal. What have you done besides giving money? What right do you have to judge?
Wait, don't interrupt.
Don't stop me. I need to make things clear today.
I'm telling you, don't think having a little money gives you the right to bully people.
You must apologize to President Lu today. Let me go! Let go of me!
Shen Yuzhou, why did you call security? Are you serious? He just graduated. You're going to ruin his entire future? You just can't stand to see others succeed, can you? If you have a problem, come at me. Let him go!
Just graduated and you already raised your hands to me? Who gave you the balls? You think because Lu Jin protects you, you can run this company?
That's a lie. You're the one who pushed President Lu first. The company's success is entirely thanks to him. You don't understand operations at all. You have no right to talk about him.
In this marriage, I'm the one who sacrificed the most. Even Lin Yan can see it. Why can't you?
Are you finished? My turn. First, 5 years ago, the Series A, 20 million, came from my personal account. The core tech team was recruited through my industry friends. The corporate structure was built by a top legal team I hired. During the first 2 years of losses, I covered every monthly deficit. Last year, when competitors and 3 VCs tried to short the company, I was the one who flew overnight to secure a 500 million investment to save us. The licensing approval last month, I made 1 call and it was approved in 3 days. Do you want me to pull up the transfer records and the agreements for you?
Even so. What about the daily operations? Team management? Client negotiations? I handled every single bit of it myself. The livelihoods of hundreds of employees were all on my mind. Doesn't any of that count?
Yes, you worked hard managing things. But have you ever thought that without the startup capital, you couldn't even rent an office? How would you hire a team? Without my resources backing you, why would top clients collab with a tiny company like yours? Without me covering your ass time and again, this company would have died in those 3 crises. You wouldn't even have anything to worry about. You standing here talking about credit is like a worker taking an employer's money to build a house, then turning around and telling the owner the house is his. It's pathetic.
You're just twisting words. President Lu's talent is obvious to everyone. Now that the company is public, investors will be lining up to collab with us. Don't think you're irreplaceable.
Second, about picking up Lin Yan. I talked to you about it. You promised to keep your distance. But in less than 2 weeks, you were back in touch with her, letting the office gossip run wild. I gave you chance after chance, but you treated my patience as a floor. You could just walk on. Did you think I would never actually turn on you? Did you think I couldn't leave you? That it didn't matter how much you acted out?
I just felt bad for him. What's the big deal if I look out for him? You're a grown man. Can't you be a little more open-minded?
Did I just hear a joke or something? Then I've got to ask you, here comes the third thing. You had him on stage for gratitude. 500 guests in the room. Dozens of media live streaming the whole thing. Every investor and board member. Local chamber people all watching. You knew perfectly well, everyone assumes, your husband should accompany you on stage. Yet you didn't even say a single word to me. Not even hello. There are 100 ways to thank a subordinate. You could give him a mill bonus. You could promote him to department director. You could grant him the authority to lead his own project. Or even just privately treat him to dinner. Give him a big gift. Any of those would have worked. But you just had to pick the one that humiliated me the most. Right in front of the whole industry, you skipped over your husband to take someone else's hand and walked up to the podium. You weren't showing gratitude. You were provoking me. You telling everyone that to you? Shen Yuzhou don't even measure up to an assistant who's only been here 6 months.
I didn't. I was just under too much stress. During that time, only he was sticking with me every day, working late, listening to me, roast, handling a little stuff.
It was a rash moment. The listing ceremony rehearsal was scheduled 3 weeks in advance. If it was just a rash decision, why didn't you tell me beforehand? You wanted to do this on purpose. Lu Jin, you think now that the company's public, you've got wings. You don't need me, the investor behind the scenes anymore. You're trying to say, I have nothing to do with this. You want to get rid of my shadow? Prove your own abilities. As for your so-called sacrifice, what exactly did you sacrifice? The most valuable thing you brought to our marriage is you, and you are what I invested in from scratch. You say you sacrificed your personal will. Did I ever force you? So you're not grateful? You're provoking me. Your biggest skill is taking what I gave you and calling it yours, then coming back to me to talk about sacrifice. Once you're out, don't even think about coming back. A few days later, Lu Jin's father couldn't hold back anymore, came to see me in person. I finished signing my papers, had the secretary bring him to my office.
Yiju, I heard everything that happened a few days ago. Dad wants to chat with you. Young people like you are just too impulsive. No marriage comes without conflict. We've spoiled Zhao Jin, stubborn and single-minded. You, be generous. Don't stoop to her level. A man should be broad-minded. Hold too tight and you'll push her away. It's normal for a woman to have a few flies buzzing around. The more you care, the more petty you look. Any man in our game has taken this kind of loss. Ask around whose wife is totally loyal. We all know what's up. You've got such a big plate. A messy divorce doesn't do you any favors. Our business is entangled with yours. Burn bridges, stock slushies, collab partners watch from the sidelines. To do math. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life will stay golden.
Are you done? I get what you mean. Basically, you want me to play dumb, see it as a life philosophy. Put bluntly, you want me to be some green turtle.
Yiju, watch your words.
If you want me to swallow it for pride, that's your way of living. I respect it, but don't need it. Besides, maybe you never figured out one thing. You say our businesses are tangled, but a divorce doesn't help me. But did you ever ask yourself why they're even tangled in the first place? When Lu Jin started her company, she only had a business plan in her pocket. I gave her the first startup money. I built the company structure when she was almost acquired last year. It was me who pulled resources and saved the day. I've never been the kind of guy who lives off his wife. Lu Jin is where she is today because I put her there myself. You say divorce doesn't help me, but tearing down the stage I built, the one who won't be able to stand, isn't me.
Yijo, Uncle knows you're capable. But 5 years together, you can't just end it like that. She's just confused, seduced. Blinded for now. I'll make her apologize to you. Just give her one more chance, okay?
She's not confused. She just thinks her wings are strong now. Wants to step on my face to prove her skill. Uncle Lu, I'm down for family talk. Let's save the lecture on tolerance. My bottom line's right here. Cross it. You're out. No exceptions.
Shen Yuzhou, don't be so ruthless. Pressing someone against the wall helps nobody.
How ruthless do you want to be? Cutting my collab or messing up my project? Go ahead and try. See who cracks first in 3 days.
Aren't you worried people say you're cold and heartless?
I don't live my life to please anyone. Rushed divorce paperwork, freeze Lu Jin's linked asset access, trusts, proxy shares, joint accounts, clean break. Neck. I called the head of investments. Activate exit and liquidation on all Lu Group investment agreements. Looked full plan to me by today. I rang the board secretary. My marriage with Lu Jin is ending soon. Suspend all Lu Jin's personal business authorizations. I'll handle things straight up. Free calls. Phone down. Opened the next folder, waiting for signature.
At least 3 companies retracted Lin Yan's interview bids. No, we told them to.
No company is willing to offend a real capital player for a former executive assistant. Some people keep marriages for appearance. Some keep themselves clear-headed. I picked the second one.
President Shen. Bad news. Something happened downstairs.
I'm just a young person who just graduated. He resented that I got favored, blacklisted me, sent out dozens of resumes. Nobody dares take me. I have no way to survive.
PR suggests you stay out of sight. Wait till things calm down before making a statement.
I'll handle this myself.
President Shen, I never meant to go against you. I just asked you to let me keep going.
Is being rich everything? Bullying a young man like this. This is just too much.
Since everyone is here, I will make things clear right now. First, Mr. Lin Yan was fired a total of twice. The first time was a collective board decision because of his affair with a married superior. The rumors had already affected the company's IPO process. The second time, my ex-wife, Lu Jin, signed the termination letter herself. I had nothing to do with either instance. You can't even pick the right person to blame. No wonder you were fired. Second, he says he's just a random worker. Then let's show everyone what this random worker has done.
Mr. Shen, you've been out in the rain for a long time.
I want to thank someone. He supported me a lot behind the scenes.
President Liu arranged all of that. It had nothing to do with me.
You moved into my ex-wife's apartment, sat in her passenger seat, and provoked her husband to his face. You wore tailor-made clothes at the nationally live-streamed bell-ringing ceremony and appeared right by her side. And then you tell me it had nothing to do with you?
One more thing. Regarding that Jinghu apartment, the utilities and management fees for the past 6 months were all paid via Lu Jin's secondary card. The primary holder of that card is Mr. Shen Yizhou. In other words, for the place Mr. Lin lived in, even the utilities were paid by President Chen.
President Shen, it's Su Qingyan from Shengding Capital.
President Su
Scheduled a meeting for this afternoon. There's a collab on the Southeast Asia project. The drama between you and the Liu family is all over the place. She looked into you specifically before choosing to collab with us.
Who are you? This is none of your business. Are you with him? Are you teaming up to bully a random like me?
Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is you took your employer's money, lived in your employer's house, and then flipped the script to drag the employer's husband's name through the mud. Is this what you call being a random?
I didn't. President Liu gave those to me voluntarily. My feelings for her are real.
Then why don't you call her over to face this with you?
You're holding a banner, throwing a pity party at my company's entrance. Why not find your true love for justice?
Stop twisting things. You're just jealous of me. Jealous that President Liu loves me. That's why you used your wealth to blacklist me. A heartless capitalist like you will get what's coming to you sooner or later.
What makes you think you're worth blacklisting? In this entire industry, no one will hire you because of your own poor character. What company would hire a freeloader who seduces his boss and then turns on his employer?
You're lying. It's your doing. Behind my back, you told everyone in the industry not to hire me. You think you can do whatever you want just because you're rich.
You're overestimating yourself. President Shen owns over a dozen companies, and his investment portfolio covers half the industry. Would he really bother to call around about an assistant who only makes $8,000 a month? You're blacklisted, not because someone is coming after you, but because you burned your own bridges. The game is only so big. What you've done can spread through the industry in half a day. No one dares to hire you because they're afraid one day you'll steal their boss too.
So he really is a freeloader.
And he has the nerve to complain.
What do you know? You've all been bought off by him.
President Su, sorry for the spectacle. Let's discuss our partnership upstairs.
No problem. It was actually a good chance to see your management style, President Chen. This Lin Yan guy is petty and holds a grudge. I doubt he'll let this go. Should I have someone keep an eye on him?
No need. He's a nobody. Regarding the Southeast Asia Industrial Park project, my team finished the due diligence. We can talk.
There's no rush on that. Compared to Southeast Asia, the Lu Group is a much juicier target. It seems more worth our while. Lu Group's stock is tanking right now. Their books are a total mess. Since you pulled your investment, they're basically just an empty shell. But she holds 3 core patents and a distribution network across a dozen cities. Those assets are worth a lot, if liquidated.
I've heard of the Shengding Group. It seemed you guys avoided the Lu Group before because you thought they were too much of a mess.
The Lu siblings were in power then. The debt was a nightmare. Getting involved meant getting dirty. It's different now. With you leading the way, President Shen, you were their biggest investor. You know their secrets better than anyone. If we team up to seize the core assets and sell off the bad ones, it's a guaranteed win.
I'm down, but I have 2 conditions. First, everyone in the Lu family, including Lu Qing, Lu Mingyuan, and the father, must be removed from the board. Every single one. Second, after the acquisition of money, the core business will merge with my company. Shengding will hold the 40% stake for dividends only. You won't be involved in operations.
Deal. I only have one request. Lu Mingyuan was involved in an embezzlement case. I want to oversee that personally. He screwed Shengding out of a lot of money 2 years ago. I need to settle that score with him.
Interesting. I underestimated you. No problem. Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
President Shen, we have a problem. A bunch of accounts just popped up online claiming you had an affair with President Su. They're saying you set Liu out to steal the company and intentionally forced her into a corner. It's already starting to trend. The narrative is spreading fast.
They move quickly. It's obviously Lu Mingyuan's doing. He's desperate to cash out and run. He's smearing you to tank the stock price and muddy the waters so he can secretly transfer the assets.
Have the go send out lawyer letters until I transfer rumors and sue them. Don't miss a single one. Also, take a bank statement showing that Lu Mingyuan embezzled 30 million. Release them and name names, but keep it brief.
I'll handle the PR strategy. I'll make sure his little plan backfires.
Understood.
Wait, have our PR team at Shengding step in to release the chat logs of Lu Mingyuan trying to sell company patents to competitors. Let the siblings tear each other apart first.
Do as President Su says.
Aren't you curious why I'm so familiar with Lu Group's affairs, President Shen?
In finance, it's normal to know your neighbor's secrets. Otherwise, you wouldn't be where you are today. The tide online turned completely. First, the news of Lu Mingyuan's embezzlement hit the trending topics. The bank statements were clear as day. Immediately after, his private chats with competitors about selling the core patents at a low price were also leaked. The Lu Mingyuan go repair site hashtag went straight to the top of the charts. The topics accusing me of having an affair were buried instantly.
President Shen, Lu Group is in total chaos. The board members were already unhappy with Lu Mingyuan. Now that they've seen the evidence, they've lost it. They're already calling for an emergency meeting to fire him.
What about Lu Jin?
No word from Lu Jin yet. I heard she's been locked in her office all afternoon and hasn't come out.
Lu Jin still hasn't made a statement. She's either hoping for a miracle or she's still trying to protect her brother.
She can't protect him. A $30 million hole isn't something she can just cover up.
President Chen, Lu Jin is here. She went straight for Lin Yan. You're fighting on the sidewalk.
What are you doing now? Who told you to protest in front of my company?
Let go of me. What else was I supposed to do? I'm blacklisted from the whole industry. I can't even afford to eat. You're sitting pretty in your CEO office.
Protected from everything, without a care in the world. Do you even care if I live or die?
You brought this on yourself. Don't blame me. I told you to be a good assistant. Who told you to provoke Shen Yizhou? Who told you to cause a scene at his place?
What choice did I have? Shen Yizhou blacklisted me. He's making sure I can't find work in this city. If I don't fight, I'll starve.
You deserve to be blacklisted.
Lu Jin, have you no conscience?
Whose fault is it I'm in this mess? If you hadn't promised to take care of me and handle everything for me,
Would I have quit my old job
to be your assistant? Now that things are bad,
You want to kick me to the curb? No way.
Keep your voice down. This is Shen Yizhou's company. I had a reputation to maintain, even if you don't.
When you let me stay at your apartment and drove me to and from work every day, why weren't you ashamed?
At the bell ringing ceremonies, when you held my hand. At the bell ringing ceremony?
Why are you hiding from it now? I'm telling you, Lu Jin, you must take responsibility for me.
Give me $500,000 and find me a new job. Otherwise, I'll tell everyone everything you've done.
Like what?
Who faked the
Company's bank statements.
Did you really know nothing?
If I take this to the SEC, how do you think that'll go?
$500,000. I'll give you $500,000. Take the money and disappear. Never show your face to me again.
$500,000 to get rid of me? I want $1 million, not a penny less. Don't haggle with me. Think about it. What's more important, $1 million or your seat as CEO?
Fine, $1 million it is. Just leave. Stop embarrassing me here. It seems Mr. Lu has plenty of dirty laundry of her own.
It's typical. Viewers with 41 think they can hide anything forever.
What's the next move?
No rush. Let the siblings fight it out first. Once they're done, we'll move in and close the net.
That's a solid move, President Shen. Yizhou, I need to talk to you.
Speak.
Yizhou, I was wrong. I was wrong about everything from the start. I shouldn't have let Lin Yan get close. I shouldn't have brought him on stage. And I shouldn't have given you the cold shoulder. Give me one last chance.
I'll agree to any conditions.
Is that so? As long as you don't divorce me, and as long as you don't pull your investment.
Lu Jin, do you remember what I told you? I said once someone uses up their credit with me, it's gone for good. I gave you 3 chances. Every time, I gave you the chance to end this with dignity. And every single time, you chose to push me even further. You say you're sorry, but every time you apologize, you just make things worse the next time. You being wrong means nothing to me anymore.
Yizhou, I know I hurt you. I'll change. I'll change everything. I've already kicked Lin Yan out. I paid him off. He'll never show up again. From now on, I'll fire all the male employees. I'll only hire women. I'll keep my distance from every other man. Okay? I'll even transfer all my shares to your name. The company will be yours. I'll just be your assistant, getting you coffee and water. Please? 5 years. Yizhou, we've been together for 5 years. Can you really just walk away?
I'm the one who gave you those shares. Everything you have now, I gave to you. You're in no position to bargain with me.
That's not true. I've been running the company for years. I built the team. I landed the clients. President Su, please help me talk to him. It's just between us. This is just a misunderstanding between a husband and wife. There's no need for a divorce. Listen, between the two of you. As an outsider, it's not my place to interfere. But as a business partner, I will say this. Fraudulent accounts, embezzlement, and management scandals. Any one of those is enough to bankrupt the company. President Shen pulling his investment is a sound business decision. It has nothing to do with personal feelings. Yizhou, I raised this company from nothing. It's like my child. If you pull out, it's over.
Lu Jin, you still haven't faced reality. I invested $300 million. I've sustained this company for 3 years. Why shouldn't I pull my funding? You and your brother have made a complete mess of this place. If I don't divest now, I'll just be going down with you.
I know about my brother's situation. I'll handle it, and I'll get that money back. I'll fix the company. Yizhou, trust me one more time. Just one last time.
I don't believe you. If you control your brother, we wouldn't be in this position. If you knew your priorities, you wouldn't have done that stupid thing at the ceremony. I don't accept apologies. I'm not interested in winning you back. I won't accept any more. Please, for another chance. Just sign it so we can part ways amicably.
Yizhou.
Is there really no room for negotiation? No. Then can the divestment at least be delayed? Give me 3 months. I'll stabilize the company, okay?
No. The divestment will be finalized by next week.
You're really showing no mercy at all.
Mercy is for those who know how to appreciate it. Leave. My lawyer will be in touch with you.
President Shen, you really have a heart of stone, ending a 5-year relationship, just like that.
When my boundaries are crossed, feelings don't matter anymore. Would you have gone soft, President Su?
Of course not. Indecisiveness is a fatal flaw. Emotional people don't get very far. I'm heading back. My team starts tomorrow. Keep me posted if anything comes up.
Fine.
Lu Jin has been sitting downstairs for an hour. Should I have security escort her out? But
She'll leave when she's ready. Get back to work. Get back to work.
The sky outside gradually darkened. The city lights began to flicker on.
I sat behind my desk, continuing with my work. I never looked down at her again. The weather was beautiful today. The divorce was finalized. I glanced at the red documents. I saw the lawyer out and went back to my meeting. During the meeting, we finalized a partnership with Shengding Capital. Su Qingyan brought her team in to launch the full acquisition of Lu Group. Lu Group's collapse was even faster than I expected. Once news of my divestment broke, other investors pulled out like falling dominoes. The stock price hit the limit down repeatedly. Every morning, it was frozen at the floor as soon as the market opened. The board held 3 emergency meetings. Lu Mingyuan was getting all worked up, claiming I was sabotaging them. He wanted to rally minority shareholders to sue me. But the next day, Su Qingyan's team sent evidence of his embezzlement and asset stripping to the board's group chat. The entire board exploded, and they suspended Lu Mingyuan that same day. They gave him 3 days to return the middle. 30 million he stole, or they'd call the police. Lu's father panicked and showed up at my door that afternoon.
Shen Yizhou, what exactly do you want?
Mingwan made a mistake. But you can't push him to the brink like this.
Mr. Lu, he embezzled 30 million from the company. That's a felon. The only reason I haven't called the police yet is out of respect for our history.
History? You're talking about history with us? Divorcing Lu Jin was one thing, but now you're trying to destroy
Lu Group and my son. How can you be so heartless?
I didn't destroy Lu Group. You and your son did. You cooked the books, you embezzled the money, and you caused the scandals. Now that the company is failing, you're blaming me.
Let me put this out there.
If you dare touch Mingyuan or keep Lu Group, I'll take you down with me. I have dirt on you too. If it comes to it, we can both go down in flames.
You have dirt on me? Let's hear it. Mr. Lu, I suggest you go back and deal with your son. If that $30 million hole isn't filled in 3 days, the police will step in. Not only will he go to prison, but all his assets will be frozen. If you have time to throw a fit, here, you'd better go back and figure out how to raise the money.
You. Just you wait.
President Shen, do you think Mr. Lu will actually pull some sneaky moves?
Have the legal department prepare the materials. As soon as the 3 days are up, file the report. Also, have President Su's team speed up the due diligence on their patents and channel. Try to snag them within 2 weeks. Understood. When the 3-day deadline passed, Lu Mingyuan hadn't raised a cent. Instead of finding the money, he tried to bail after, hiding his remaining assets. But he was intercepted by the police at the airport. Once news broke, Lu Group's stock price tanked completely.
The board freaked out
and contacted me.
They wanted to sell the entire company to me.
Those old foxes were just siding with Lu.
Mingyuan, but now they're looking for a way out. Businessmen seek profit and avoid risk.
What about the offer? Their asking price isn't low.
Cut it by 2/3. If they refuse, stall. They won't last 3 days.
Fine, I'll handle the negotiations.
I hung up, and Zhao Zhao walked in with a strange expression.
President Shen, Lu Jin is here again. She's downstairs waiting to talk to you.
About what?
She wants to beg you to let Lu Mingyuan go. She even said she'd
pay back his debt. She'll pay it back? With what?
She said she can work for you. She'll work for life to pay it off.
Tell her to go back. I'm not short on employees here.
But she refuses to leave. She says she'll keep standing until you come down.
Fine, I'll go see her.
I really need to see your boss.
Yizhou?
I heard you want to pay Lu Mingyuan's debts.
It's 30 million. I'll pay back slowly. I'll work for you. I'll do anything. Just please don't sue my brother. Prison would ruin his life.
When he embezzled the funds, why didn't he think about his life being ruined?
He knows he's wrong. He's my only brother. I can't watch him go to prison.
Embezzlement is a criminal case. Dropping the charges won't solve it.
Why not? If you issue a statement of forgiveness, he could get a lighter sentence. Yizhou, I'm begging you. I'll get on my knees, okay?
Stop this. It's useless. Lu Mingyuan did this to himself. Begging me is useless. We're already divorced. Don't come looking for me again.
Yizhou.
President Reed, Miss Lu looks quite pitiful. Pitiful people always have their reasons for being so. She wasn't so pitiful when she helped Lin Yan cross me. 2 days later, the board caved. They accepted our bid. Lu Group's core assets were merged into our company. The toxic assets were bundled and auctioned off.
Congrats, President Reed, on expanding your empire.
Same to you. Shengding made quite a bit too.
A collab with President Reed is truly low maintenance. By the way, Lu Jin had someone contact me. She wants a job at the new company. She says she'll take any position.
What did you say?
I said she'd have to ask the boss.
How do you want to handle it, President Reed? The driver pool is short-handed. If she's down for it, tell her to report for duty.
All right, I'm on it. Aren't you afraid she'll be resentful?
She wouldn't dare try anything.
She has nothing left but this job. It figures. Lu Jin reported for duty the next day.
President Reed, Lu Jin really did become a driver. She picked up her uniform this morning.
That's quite a fall from grace.
Just do your job. The acquisition integration is complete.
The Southeast Asia project has officially launched. The company's market value is soaring.
It's double the peak of the Lu Group. Everyone in the industry is saying, I'm the real power player. Lu Jin was just a figurehead before. Lu Jin was very well behaved in the driver pool. She came to work and left on time every day. She never said a word. Occasionally bumping into her at the company, she would lower her head and walk around me.
President Reed, it's raining. Let me drive you back.
No need. I have a driver.
Oh.
She's the first one in and the last one out every day, taking on all the dirty work. She must really regret it.
She chose this path. Regret is useless. Joe reports on Lin Yan every week. He took the million and rented an $8,000 apartment. He bought a used Mercedes, posting his drinks and cars on social media every day. Later, he tried live streaming to sell products. He crashed and burned in the first session. He switched between 3 platforms, spent over $100,000 in promo fees in 2 months, all down the drain. When the money ran out, he started looking for a job. Word about him had already spread through the circle. Big companies blacklisted his resume. Small companies wouldn't even give him an interview. He went to 3 surrounding cities. He couldn't get a foothold even as far as the next state. The longest he lasted was 3 days before being recognized. Paid that day and sent packing. Backed into a corner. He went to Lu Jin first.
What are you doing here? I gave you money. We agreed you wouldn't show up again.
What's that small amount of money for? Rent and the car took it all. Now I can't find a job. I can't even afford to eat. You can't just abandon me.
I'm just a driver now. I can't help you. Leave now before someone sees us and I lose my job.
I don't give a damn about your job. You're the one who told me to quit. You said you'd look after me. Now that I'm in trouble, you need to step up.
How? I can barely support myself.
500,000. Give me 500,000. I'll go back home and never come back.
I don't have that kind of money.
No. Money. Shen Yizhou is loaded. Just flirt with him. He'll give it to you.
Leave now, or I'm calling security.
Go ahead. I'll tell everyone everything. I'll let the whole company know you've been picking me up and letting me stay at your place. Let's see you keep your job then, and letting me stay in an apartment.
I only have 20,000.
I only have 20,000. It's my salary for this month.
20,000? Are you treating me like a beggar?
That's all I have. Take it, or I'm keeping it.
Fine, I'll keep that in mind for now. If I don't do well, I'll still come looking for you.
This guy is shameless. Taking the money and then threatening her.
Taking that 20,000 will only make him greedier. I figure 3 days later, Su Qingyan called me.
President Shen, your old rival is here. Lin Yun is downstairs right now, he says. He has a big deal for me.
What does he want with you?
Blackmail. What else? He wants $2 million. He claims to have dirt on the Lu Group that could
Stall the acquisition.
handle it as you see fit. I'm bored anyway. Let's have some fun with him.
He's just a clown. He won't last long. In the afternoon, Su Qingyan sent the blackmail video.
President Su, I'm desperate. President Shen blacklisted me. No one in the industry will hire me. Please, show some mercy. Give me a chance.
Go do odd jobs if you're struggling. I can't help you. I tried.
But no one wants me. It's all President Shen's fault. He told everyone to shut me out.
I have dirt on the Lu. Lu, Min Yuan's cutting the books, and Lu Jun's faking transactions. If this gets out, the acquisition will cost you a lot more.
And?
2 million. Give me 2 million, and the evidence is yours. I'll be
out of the picture.
For good. Huh. The fake books you're talking about, is it the 30 million Lu Min Yuan embezzled?
How do you know that?
We've known for a long time. Why else would we offer 1/3 of the price for the Lu Group?
Impossible. That's confidential. I also have evidence that Shen Yizhou cheated during his marriage.
Oh? What evidence? Let's see it. You've just committed extortion for 2 million. That's a massive amount. Enough to get you 10 years.
Who are you trying to scare? I'm just here for
a collab. You want to find out? Security, come up and take him to the police station.
No, President Sue, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. Please, let me go this once.
Go.
What else? I made him sign a confession and recorded it. Actually, calling the police is a waste of time. It's not worth it. Keeping him around might catch us.
Some bigger fish.
You're quite the strategist. The next morning, smear campaigns broke out everywhere. They claimed big capital set a trap to take over an ex-wife's company and blacklisted an assistant, driving him to the edge. They painted Lu Jin as a pathetic victim. By noon, it was trending.
President Chen, the smear campaign is spreading fast. Should we suppress it?
Suppress what?
If it continues, it'll hurt the company's reputation.
We'll see whose reputation is really hurt. Release the recording of Lin Yan's extortion. Then edit the footage of him cornering Lu Jin for money and pair it with his social media posts showing off cars and booze.
On it. I'll take care of it right away.
The comments were full of hate. All of Lin Yan's social media accounts were trashed that day. He was so scared he deleted
them overnight. He's totally cancelled now and doesn't even dare to leave his house.
How's Zheng Kailu, Ming Yuan's former deputy, doing lately?
He's still in the operations department and seems quiet. But he's been complaining today, the old staff. He says we're casting people aside and bullying the veterans.
Keep an eye on him. It wasn't a coincidence that Lin Yan found Su Qingyan so easily. 2 days later, Su Qingyan found the smoking gun.
President Chen, it was Zhang Kai who coached Lin Yan. He even gave him $5,000 to make a scene. He wanted to blow up the acquisition and steal clients.
He's got guts.
What's more interesting is that after taking the $5,000, perfect, tell HR to fire Zhang. Kai dot audit his accounts and dot
make him pay back every cent he embezzled.
That afternoon, security escorted Yang Kai out. Made a scene downstairs, claiming you were seeking personal revenge and framing an innocent man. The legal team presented the evidence of his kickbacks and embezzlement on the spot.
At dusk, Lu Jin knocked on my office door again.
President Chen, thank you for today.
For what?
Thank you for not making my history with him public. I wouldn't have been able to stay here otherwise.
I don't have time for that. Just do your job right, and no one will bother you.
I know. I won't get involved with him ever again.
You can go. Don't let this interfere with your work.
She wants another chance.
Once you take a certain path, there's no turning back. Lu Mingyuan's case was settled at the end of the day. Month. Embezzlement and professional malpractice. He got 8 years. On the day of his sentencing, Lu's father heard the news back home and had a stroke. He was rushed to the hospital. They saved him, but he's paralyzed on one side. When Lu Jin received the call, the airport when she got the call, she didn't pick up until the third ring.
President Shen, can I take some time off?
I'll have Zhao Zhou arrange another car.
Thank you, President Chen.
Wait. I gave you a chance. The 4. You're the one who wasted it.
I know. It serves me right.
Her brother's in prison, and her father had a stroke. She's the only one left in the family. It's been tough for her. She chose this path herself. There's no reason to sympathize.
Before the verdict was delivered, Lu Jin came to see me 3 times. The first time, she stood downstairs for 3 hours, begging for a settlement letter to help his brother's sentence. I had security escort her out. The second time, she asked a friend of my mother's to intercede, wanting to take me to dinner. I straight up refused. The third time, she cornered me at my apartment complex gate with a bank card, saying it was her entire savings of 200,000, begging me to help his brother. I refused to see her and had property management send her away. Embezzlement is a criminal case. It's not something I can just drop. Besides, Lu Mingyuan's current situation is entirely her own doing. During the first week Lu's father was hospitalized, she was running between the office and the hospital. She drove during the day and stayed by his side at night. She lost a lot of weight. One morning, she picked me up for a meeting. She almost fell asleep at a red light and ran a yellow.
I'm sorry, Mr. Shen. I wasn't paying attention.
Your performance bonus for this month is docked. Don't drive if you're not alert. You can't handle the consequences if something happens, and neither can the company.
I understand. It won't happen again.
A few days later, HR came to see me.
Mr. Shen, Lu Jin applied for a 1-year salary advance. She said she's short on her father's surgery fees. What do you think?
Company policy states advances are capped at 3 months. A year is against regulations. Reject it.
But about her father's situation?
The company is a business, not a charity. Everyone has their own struggles. If everyone takes a year's advance, how can the company stay afloat?
Yes, sir, I understand.
I heard later that Lu Jin reached out to all her old friends and relatives, but couldn't borrow a single cent. The people who used to flock to her now avoid her at all costs. Zhang Kai held a grudge after being fired, so he went to the hospital specifically to find Lu Jin.
Miss Lu, are you really okay with Shen Yizhou ruining the Lu family like this? And you're still working as his driver? Go sue him. Report him to the labor board for discrimination. Go to the media and expose him. Destroy his reputation.
My brother broke the law himself. It has nothing to do with Mr. Shen.
You're still defending him? If he hadn't withdrawn the investment, the company wouldn't have collapsed. If he hadn't been so ruthless, would you have ended up like this? You're just too soft-hearted.
I take responsibility for my own actions. You were fired for your own greed. Don't try to instigate others.
Just you wait. You'll regret this.
He didn't stay idle. He went straight to Lin Yan. The two of them plotted together to stage a suicide jump from my office roof to force me to pay up. Zhang Kai would make the scene. Lin Yan would film it and post it online. But when the day came, Lin Yan got cold feet once he reached the building.
No way. The building is too high. If I fall, I'm dead. You know what kind of man Shen Yuzhou is. If we pull a stunt like this, do you think he'll let us off?
It's just an act. We're not actually jumping. Once the video is online, he'll definitely pay to save his reputation.
If you want to go ahead, but I'm out. Do it yourself. Don't drag me into it.
When you took my money, you didn't say you wouldn't go. You're going up there today.
The two of them were scuffling downstairs. A patrolling security guard noticed them. He called the police immediately. The police came and took them both away. Lu Jin was cleaning her father when she got the call from the station. She rushed to the police station and bailed Zhang Kai out. As soon as they stepped out, Zhang Kai didn't just act dismissive. He started berating her.
This is all your fault. If you had helped me earlier, it would have worked. Now I didn't get the money, and I have a criminal record. Lu Jin, you're a total fuck-up.
Zhang Kai, don't ever come looking for me again. If you want to die, don't drag me down with you.
You think I want to be with you? If you weren't so useless, the Lu family wouldn't be in this state. Let me tell you, you deserve to be someone's driver. You deserve to be trampled on.
Lu Jin stood at the station entrance for a long time. Xiao Zhou found this out and told me later. I just said understood after hearing it.
Mr. Shen, don't you feel any pity for her?
Pity her for being so confused back then, or pity her for suffering the consequences now. 6 months flew by. The company finished integrating the Lu family's core assets. Construction began on the Southeast Asian Industrial Park. The new business expanded across the board. Market value tripled. Everyone in the industry says, I'm the true giant of capital. Lu Jin was just a front. Su Qingyan became my most trusted partner. For many projects, no words were needed. We understood each other with just a glance. During the last negotiation with Southeast Asian clients, they wanted to cut the price by 5%. As soon as they said it, Su Qingyan smiled and interjected. Our technical careers are unique in Southeast Asia. I followed up by saying, if you can't accept the price, find someone else. Playing off each other, the other party signed the contract on the spot. After it ended, Su Qingyan said with a smile,
It's so low maintenance to collab with you, Mr. Shen.
The feeling is mutual. Lu Jin had been in the driving pool for nearly a year. Her driving became more and more stable. She never made another mistake. Old Wu stopped giving her a hard time and occasionally chatted with her. She clocked in and out on time every day without saying a word. When we bumped into each other at the company, she would lower her head and walk around me. Once, she had a fever of 101.3 degrees, but she insisted on driving to take a client to the station. She got dizzy in the parking lot on the way back and hit the guardrail. The fleet manager reported it and asked how to handle it. According to the rules, for an on-the-job accident, deduct this month's performance bonus. Grant 3 days of sick leave. Medical expenses go through insurance. No extra compensation.
Mr. Shen, you're being too cold-hearted.
She can resign if she can't handle it. No one's forcing her to stay. That's easy to say, but I know she won't leave. Besides this job, she has nothing. The groundbreaking for the industrial park ended. The company held a celebration banquet. Many industry figures attended. Investors, partners, and supply chain bosses filled 20 tables. After a few rounds of drinks, some people started a commotion. Mr. Zhao from the next table walked over with his glass, wearing a wide smile.
Mr. Shen, Ms. Su, congratulations. Now that the park is a reality, there will be plenty of chances to collab in the future. Hey. Speaking of which, Mr. Shen, I'm not sure if I should say this.
Please, Mr. Zhao, go ahead.
Oh, it's nothing big. I heard that Lu Jin is working as a driver in your company. Mr. Shen, a former marriage still counts for something. There's no need to be so heartless. Even if she was wrong, she was with you for 5 years.
You're so wealthy. What's wrong with giving her an easy job? Why force her to drive?
If word gets out, people will call you cold-blooded.
That's an interesting point, Mr. Zhao. Lu Jin is where she is today by her own choice, not because Mr. Shen forced her. Back then, in front of the whole industry, she skipped over her husband to pull her male assistant onto the stage when she was ringing the bell. Why didn't she think about today?
Oh, come on, she's a woman. It's natural to be confused for a moment. It was just ringing a bell. Don't sweat it. Mr. Shen is worth billions. Why hold a grudge over something like this? Be more magnanimous. You think this is a small matter, Mr. Zhao?
Of course. A man should have broad mind. It's normal to have a wife and flings on the side. There's no need, because of this,
To push someone to the edge.
Oh. So that's how you think, Mr. Zhao?
Naturally. A man must see the bigger picture.
Since you see the bigger picture, Mr. Zhao, that subcontracting project the Zhao Group submitted last week is off the table.
Mr. Shen, what do you mean by that?
Our values don't align. I have clear boundaries in business. I don't collab with people who can't get their priorities straight.
Mr. Shen, wait. I was just talking. Don't take it to heart. It's my fault. I misspoke. I apologize.
He stood there, on the spot, not knowing what to do with himself in his cringe. He slunk back to his seat. The whole room went silent. No one dared to mention a word about Lu Jin. Su Qingyan sat beside me, her shoulders shaking as she stifled a laugh. The banquet was winding down. Su Qingyan and I went out to the terrace for some air. The night breeze was cool, clearing our heads.
What are your plans next, Mr. Shen?
First, stabilize the Southeast Asian project, then open the European market next year.
Quite ambitious. Let me know if you ever need help. Shengding will always be your partner.
Just a part.
Whatever relationship you want, Mr. Shen, is what it will be.
Su Qingyan, I'm not joking.
Neither am I. From the first time outside your office, when I saw you exposing Lin Yan's little tricks in just a few words, I knew then you weren't like the other rich kids in our circle who just coast on our families. You're different. Then we acquired the Lu Group together. Every move you made was precise and bold. You know when to show mercy and when to be ruthless. Standing by your side feels right.
Only when doing business together?
Shen Yizhou, do you really need me to spell it out?
I want to hear it from you.
Not just as partners. The European market. And every step ahead, I want to walk them with you. In business. And in life.
Good.
The noise from the ballroom below drifts up through the glass. It feels like another world. 3 months later, the first strategic partnership for the European market is officially signed. Half the industry is at the press conference. As it ends, Xiao Zhou comes over with a report.
President Chen, Ms. Su, a report from the fleet just came in. Lu Jin's performance this quarter was perfect. She even optimized 3 business shuttle routes. It's saving over 100,000 a month. The fleet manager is asking if she can be promoted to deputy manager.
Just follow company policy. If she's capable, promote her. No need to ask us specifically.
Understood.
Aren't you afraid that after she's promoted, she'll pull more stunts?
She's already hit rock bottom. If she still can't figure it out, then she's truly hopeless.
True. People have to pay for their choices, but everyone deserves a chance to start over.
As we're speaking, Lu Jin walks over from the hallway. She sees us and stops. She nods slightly.
President Shen, Ms. Su, here's the itinerary for next week's trip to Europe. Please take a look.
Looks good. Lu Jin,
Yes, President Shen?
your promotion to deputy manager will be official next week. Keep it up.
Thank you, President Shen. I will.
I guess everything worked out.
Why worry about others? Our life is just beginning. The European project is moving smoother than expected. In less than 2 months, 3 regional offices have opened. The first batch of products cleared customs. Local distributors are lining up to sign agency agreements. At the summit, she's surrounded by peers discussing collabs. I stand aside with the glass, listening.
Ms. Su certainly has a way. One moment she's with President Chen, and the next she snatched the whole European line. Her talent for cozying up is unmatched in the game.
Young Master Vance, if you're so bored, maybe go back and check on those defaulted projects of yours. Shengding's business isn't for outsiders to criticize.
Am I wrong? If Shen Yizhou hadn't paved the way, could you have touched those European resources? We all know how this circle works. Why fake being an independent girl boss?
You think I gave her those resources?
Isn't that right? President Shen is so wealthy, it's only natural to toss some scraps to the woman in your bed.
Isn't that how it usually goes?
Mr. Zhang, Advanced Real Estate's application for the industrial park last week? Reject it immediately.
Also, notify the entire supply chain. All collaborations with Vance are terminated as of today. Penalties will be at the maximum rate.
Shen Yizhao, you're nuts! All because of one sentence?
The woman in my bed you're talking about holds 70% of the decision-making power for the industrial park's investment. You don't know the first thing about Shengding's past project earnings. You don't even know the return on the 3 projects we funded last year. Yet you dare come here and talk trash? You think she relies on me? I'll tell you the truth. The success in Europe is 70% her credit. Having a partner like her is my lucky break.
Is it even worth your time?
People with big mouths need to be taught a hard lesson. Otherwise, every Tom, Dick, and Harry will think they can take a shot at us.
The Wangs have been completely cut off.
Their capital chain was already stretched thin, cutting ties now. They won't last 3 months. I've cleared my schedule for next Wednesday.
For what?
The courthouse. I had my assistant put the registration papers in the car. If you're okay with it, we'll go tie the knot.
Is that how you propose, Shen Yiju? Without even a bouquet of flowers?
Flowers are useless. On all future company projects, you'll have half the final say. Shengding's assets will merge with mine. We can open a joint account tomorrow. It's more practical than flowers.
Fine. Have it your way.
On the day we got hitched, there was no fanfare. Just the 2 of us went to the courthouse. When we came out, Su Qingyan flipped through the marriage certificate.
I just married myself off like that. Feels like I got a bad deal.
We have a family dinner tonight. My mom has been waiting to see you. Regarding the wedding, we can have one if you want. If not, we can just go on a tour of Europe. Whatever you like.
Let's do it. We need to make it official for the industry. And it'll stop people from gossiping.
The day the invitations went out, Zhao Zhu stood by the desk, holding an invitation, looking hesitant.
President Shen, should we send an invitation to Deputy Director Lu Jin?
Yes, send it according to core staff standards.
Okay.
On the wedding day, most of the guests had arrived, all familiar faces from the industry. Lu Jin stood by the table, holding a square gift box.
President Shen, President Su, congratulations to you both. It's just a small token. I wish you a long and happy marriage and continued success in your careers.
Thank you.
I wasn't thinking clearly before. I did a lot of stupid things. I hurt you, President Chen. Seeing you find the right person now, I'm truly happy for you. It's all because you gave me a chance. I'll work hard from now on. I won't let your promotion go to waste. She really has changed.
After such a major fall, she was bound to learn her lesson. Let's go. We have more toasts to make. 3 days after the wedding, President Wang of the Wang Group was waiting outside my office building. He sat in the lobby all morning, insisting on seeing me. I had Xiao Zhou bring him up. As soon as President Wang entered, he humbled himself completely.
My son was foolish. He offended you and President Su. I'm here to apologize. Please, show some mercy.
I don't follow President Wang. We terminated the partnership because your qualifications weren't up to standard.
It has nothing to do with me being offended.
President Shen.
I know my son has a big mouth. I've grounded him to let him reflect. Do whatever you want to him. Just don't cut the partnership. If you do, our company won't survive.
When your son said at the summit that Su Qingyan was cozying up to me, why didn't you teach him then to be responsible for his words?
It's my fault for not raising him better. I apologize, President Chen. I'll agree to any conditions you have.
First, a public apology to Su Qingyan. It must be on the front page of the industry news for 3 days. Second, that plot of land in Chengxi.
Transfer it to us at 70% of market value.
Do those 2 things, and we'll talk about your re-entry.
President Chen, that land is our core asset.
Then we have nothing to talk about. Get out. Don't waste my time.
Fine, I agree.
That was cold. You've had your eye on that Chengxi land for a while, haven't you?
I was going to take my time negotiating, but he handed it to me. It's perfect for the industrial park expansion, combined with the cold chain channels. It completes the business loop.
I could hear you crunching the numbers from next door. Oh, Lu Jin just submitted a proposal. She wants to merge the Europe line with the cold chain department, optimizing the dispatch routes. Could save another 20% in costs.
She suggested that?
Yeah.
I looked at it. It's very feasible.
Then approve it. If she stays this consistent, giving her the whole logistics sector isn't out of the question.
You're not afraid she'll betray you again?
Everything she has now, she earned herself. Someone who has lost everything once knows better than anyone. what the price of losing it again is. She's not that stupid. 6 months later, the logistics department was restructured. Lu Jin was promoted to deputy director of logistics, overseeing the Europe line and cold chain operations. When the appointment was made, he came to my office to thank me that day.
Thank you for your trust, President Shen. I won't let you down.
Just work hard and let the results speak for themselves.
Yes, sir.
You're getting better at managing people, President Shen.
Real talent always shines through. We have a video call with Europe tonight. Afterward, let's go to that private kitchen place you mentioned.
Sure. By the way, my mom is pressuring us to have kids.
What do you think?
Let's just let it flow. Nothing is hard with you around.
Life will only get better from here.